Hey loves, and welcome to my 21-day challenge where we're going to manifest your specific person. So each and every day, me and you are going to go over a circumstance or an idea that really holds people back when it comes to manifesting their specific person. And today we're actually going to focus on a lack of clarity. Now, when you're manifesting, we all know this, and we've all probably done some sort of technique that improves the clarity on exactly what we want in our relationship. Because the more clear you are when it comes to manifesting your specific person, or this is actually something that's in every single manifestation, the more clear you are, the quicker this thing is going to come to you. And I want you to imagine it in the same way that you would imagine going into a taxi cab or an Uber. If you get into a taxi cab or an Uber and you don't have the address, how difficult is it for them to take you exactly where you want to go? And I've actually found a lot of times when it comes to manifesting, this is actually how we approach it. Sometimes I'll ask people, all right, what is it that you want with your specific person? What would you define as the perfect relationship, the perfect romance? And most of the time, people don't know exactly what it is they want. They might know the specific person, like in coaching sessions. Obviously, they're going to know exactly what person they want, but how they want it is always sometimes a mystery. And there's actually a technique that we can do in order to really clarify this. And you may have heard me talk about before because it is so powerful. So what I want you to do right now, and this is how we're going to get that address that we're going to give to the taxi cab, the Uber driver, which is our subconscious mind taking us to where we want to go. Take out a piece of paper and write down in as much detail as you possibly can exactly what it is that you want. And I made this day one of our 21-day challenge because it is so powerful and it's where we want to begin. Because again, we're getting in this taxi cab of our subconscious to bring and manifest the perfect love to us. So once we get clear, it's going to make every single thing much, much easier, come so much sooner, and you're going to wonder why you ever worried about time in the first place. Because again, think about that metaphor of being in that taxi cab without the address. How confusing would it be if you were the taxi cab, right? Our subconscious mind and the taxi cab, the Uber driver, whatever, wants to get us to our destination in the quickest way possible, right? Like that's their whole goal. That's the reason why we're here. Just like our subconscious, it wants to bring you exactly whatever we assume, whatever we think outside of us. And when we have a super clear image, it's actually going to make all of our techniques that much easier. Like if right now you're doing affirmations, journaling prompts, or visualizations, it's going to make all of those so much easier if you know exactly what you want. It's funny because this idea sounds so simple. And usually when I apply it in manifestation coaching sessions, everyone kind of like, oh yeah, of course I know exactly what I want. But do you know where you want to live? Do you know what kind of house you want to be in? Do you know how you want your specific person to greet you in the morning? Where are you guys sleeping? What do you guys eat for breakfast? Are you guys in another state, in another country? How many kids do you have? Do you want any kids at all? Do you guys vacation every single month? Like there's a million trillion different questions that you can actually ask yourself. And I was actually thinking about making a specific guide or workbook that goes along with this 21 days of love. So let me know if that's something you guys would want, because I'm already thinking I would love to make a little workbook or a work page for today that basically asks a bunch of questions about your reality, like all the ones that I just mentioned and a lot more. So let me know in the comment section below if you guys want that, because I think regardless of what you guys say, I think it'd be really helpful for you guys. So I think I'm going to make it. So if this video goes up before I make it, just check the description below because I'll make a link to it. And when you do this technique and this exercise, I don't want you to limit yourself. Many times we approach manifestation in the way of like, we don't bring our full abundance in with it. So we think can I get this or get this? And it's like, it's never a this or that. It's always a this and that when it comes to manifesting. So if you want to have $1 million in the best house and live wherever you want, don't limit yourself during this. It's actually going to cause you problems later and basically push your manifestation further if you're not super clear on exactly what you want. Because when we're not clear, we're going to end up with an internal struggle within of thinking, I really want this, but I feel like I can't have it. But remember, it's all about our assumptions. It's all about our beliefs. And we'll get into that later in this challenge. But when we aren't being clear, it creates confusion. And think of the confusion of your subconscious mind or the taxi cab driver, Uber, whatever it is. You can't get to your destination as quickly as you can because it's going to give you like if I was the Uber driver and they didn't give me an address, I don't know, show up at random places. Do you want this? Yes or no? And think of how much trial and error your subconscious mind is going to have trying to get you exactly what you want. But as you write it down, again, without any limitations, without anything stopping you, act as if you are literally asking a genie for this. So asking a genie, you can ask for anything that you want. What would you actually ask for? Again, don't worry about how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen, because when you get this, when you write it down, definitely write it down. I wouldn't just think about it. I mean, if you can visualize it, that's good, but I would definitely write it down. And as soon as you write it down, it's going to totally change your perspective, your ways that you approach the manifestation. And like I mentioned, it's going to totally change all of those techniques that you've been doing. Remember, this is just day one of our 21-day challenge to manifest your specific person. So if you're not already subscribed, I definitely would subscribe so you don't miss a video, or just keep continuing and checking back here. Also, I'm going to make related videos on my TikTok as well. So if you wanted to check that out and subscribe, it's Manifestation Man, or you can just search Kyle August. And as you actually begin to really get detailed about what you want, you're going to realize any sort of limiting beliefs that are stopping you. Like as soon as you write it down, any of these, like, because there's something called a mixed neuroassociation where we give a positive and a negative value to something. Like if you really want something, but you feel like you can't have it, that can cause a mixed neuroassociation, which is just basically a fancy term for confusion within your mind. And when you release this confusion, because as you write it down, you're going to be like, oh yeah, why didn't I ask for this? Why didn't I ask for that? Right? Act and write as if you're talking to a genie. You can have anything. You're going to make apparent some of those limiting beliefs, and just thinking or seeing them after writing all this out is going to completely eliminate them, because it's probably something that feel like is holding us back that we don't even know of. But as we write it out, as we really simplify it, make it really apparent, that's going to be all you need to completely eliminate it. So write down everything that you want, and then check back with me tomorrow, because we're going to be on day 2 of our 21 day of love. Unless you're watching this in the future, then you can just skip to day 2. I'll probably put it in a link in one of these videos, one of these screens up here. But if you did really like this video and you really want me to make that workbook that aligns with it, just leave a thumbs up on this video. Again, remember, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a video, as well as any questions you have, leave them down in the comment section. Or if you're just like really hyped about me making this workbook, leave it down below as well. Remember, you can also reach out to me on my website, which is kyleaugustcoaching.com, if you did want one-on-one coaching, or if you just wanted to send me a personal question or a personal comment. And one last thing too, I am doing a live seminar this Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, called Quantum Leap to Your Specific Person. So definitely check it out if you want. I'm going to link it below. And I was actually thinking about making it free to everyone, but if you pay, you get the recorded lecture and the workbook after. So let me know if that's something you guys think would be really, really fun and really, really cool to do, because I want you guys to manifest in the quickest and easiest possible way. But let me know about that in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I can't wait to see your journey. Let me know how this detailing, this really intense journaling session goes in the comments of the next video. Let me know, because I want you guys to do this, everything we talk about each and every day. And I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Okay? I'll see you, loves.